What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Off the Grid Formula One podcast on the Media Network. I'm Dom, joined by Azura_cards and Mast_sports cards. So Dan and Lukey, how you going, boys?
Good, Doma. You?
Good, man. Very good.
Doing good, man.
Big race, Silverstone this week. We had a different format. It's been a massive week in F1, full stop, to be honest.
Yeah, it has. It's been huge.
I think we'll just start where we really have been eager to start, and that is the car design going into next year. Just your thoughts initially, boys.
I didn't mind it. I didn't mind the new design. The front, the nose is very. How do I say it? It's a bit lower than this year's from the looks of it, and the that ground effect stuff on the side sounds pretty interesting for downforce and stuff like that. I think that's going to make it pretty interesting in the corners, being able to take corners a bit quicker. What I'm even more interested in is going to be what's under the chassis, because all the aerodynamics and stuff, yeah, that's cool, but I want to know what it's going to sound like, and we know they're going to go fast, but the main thing is I want to know what it's going to sound like.
100%. Dan?
It's really, really like. I think Steven posted a really cool meme, which was like IndyCar and
it does look pretty close.
It's like a mixture of both, which it's definitely got elements of that. I mean, I like what they're doing. I like the fact that it's trying to remove the dirty air as much as possible to get the car coming behind as close as possible. That really does promote harder racing, and you'd be able to stick with the car in front of you longer. I think that has been a bit of a problem with these cars recently, I feel, because it just seems like if a car's probably the same type of engine or, kind of the same, never be able to get in front at all, no matter what type of skill, because you're always facing that dirty air. So I think that's going to be good. It's a dramatic increase in the wheels size. I think it goes from like 13s to 18s. Like that's going to be huge.
The back looks a lot wider as well than the front, compared to what's on these cars right now.
I love the fat ass, man, on the on the cars. It's like old school.
Yeah.
Schumacher was like just the wide backs on them. It just looks so good. Big, thick tires. It's mint. It looks so good.
The rear wing, I actually don't mind as well. A little bit smaller. It's a bit curved. Apparently, they're having DRS next season, but eventually they want to phase that out, is what I last read. It'll be interesting to see how it works, though, because from what it looks like, I don't understand how it's going to open from the photos we've seen, but I'm sure they'll find a way.
It's going to be interesting. It's all about the downforce. That's been the whole thing, and the dirty air, as you said, Dan. That's pretty much what it's been, the whole discussion. I've got a few things here. F1 obviously put out an article. There's top 10 things that the design's going to promote in racing for 2022 and beyond. So it's designed to specifically promote better racing, first and foremost, which we understand. Then we've got feature over wheel winglets for the first time, and wheel covers are back. Your thoughts on the wheel covers actually coming back?
I don't know.
Jensen, obviously, when he won his title, there was wheel covers on his car. So
I don't know what to make of it. I don't really have an opinion on that one, to be honest.
Yeah.
What about you, Dan?
I guess I'm not too fussed either way. Like I do understand they're trying to do it for aerodynamics purposes, and I guess it will get caught and you get a bit of drag by not having that there. So, I mean, it doesn't really bother me either way, to be honest. Like if that improves the cars, and it's probably not something that's like really care all that much about. I'll probably care more about if they try to even up all the cars altogether. You know what I mean?
The car will feature 18-inch wheels with low-profile tires for the first time. They're just going to look so big. The front wing and nose concept have been completely rethought, as we mentioned. an aero feature from the 70s is back. Ground effect came into prominence. It's just about the downforce. What else have they got here? The rear wing features new rolled tips. Obviously, the curvature in the wing. It will use the same power unit as 2021.
Yep.
The cars will run on more sustainable fuel. As we know, they're trying to go to pretty much be
carbon neutral, I think it was.
Yeah, to the point where we're just going to turn it into Formula E in 10 years' time. So
it's not what we want to see.
Electric cars.
For me, anyway.
No noise at all.
That's terrible.
Safety has been at the forefront of design.
I hate it now how quiet it is and stuff like that. I can't see it going the other way. I'll be honest. I'll be.
The high whistle in Formula E is just so annoying on the car. Pain. Safety has been at the forefront of design, which obviously they've worked the car so if it does crash and we get a Romain Grosjean type accident like we did last year, the car will separate at the point where it won't impact the fuel in the engine and actually cause the car to explode. So definitely, and the 2022 car has been put through over 7,500 simulations to get to this point. Like, nice, good stat there. So, looking forward to it. Really excited. Obviously, we have about 8 minutes till we get started. Just your thoughts. Obviously, a different concept into this week's race in terms of determining the starting grid. So just your thoughts on qualifying and then the sprint, which was the final real showcase of the cars for the starting
Was
grid.
qualifying? I didn't catch qualifying on Friday. Was it just the one session, just around?
No, 3. It went to 3.
So it was the 3.
Yeah,
okay,
so yeah, and then they had the sprint. So what's your thoughts on?
Yeah, I didn't get a chance. I only got the chance to watch the sprint yesterday because I think qualifying was at 3 a.m. our time, wasn't it? It was something ridiculous like that. I think
2.
it was. I remember we were talking about it. Was it 2 or 3? I remember we were on the podcast and we were talking about it.
I ended up watching it. I was up.
Did you watch it? Yeah.
I was up playing COD. So
playing COD, lockdown, lockdown rituals.
Exactly.
I got rid of my Xbox after the last lockdown. I was like, I'm not going to need it again. What's the point? But I was definitely wrong in that, and I regret it right now. But back to I could comment on the sprint. I wasn't a fan. I didn't like it. Even going into it, I was a bit skeptical. I was like, how hard are they going to push each other in this? And there was a bit of racing, I'll be honest. There was a bit of racing, which was good to see. But the thing is, like, Perez went off, for example, and it looked like it was going pretty quick. The gravel trap saved him. But if he's in the wall there, that fucks up their whole weekend. Think about it.
Yeah, he's gone.
Saturday afternoon, if you're in the wall, like the big rate, like the main part of your weekend is ruined, really. And he went off. I think he's going to start 18th today or something like that. So I'm sure he's not a fan of the sprint. But yeah, I personally didn't like it.
I mean, it's definitely an interesting concept, and it was kind of exciting to see, maybe because it was the first time. But I really feel like it does make the start of the race a little bit predictable in that, like, they're kind of set up as per whoever's the fastest to slower. So then when the race kind of happens, I don't really like. There's not going to be that much in terms of overtaking. Obviously, we saw a little bit. But it's kind of like you just finish where you kind of end up, and there's no opportunity for you to get that like one lap perfect and kind of move up the stands by doing that, as opposed to like racing, if that sort of makes sense. Like, it just seems like, to me, unless there are like crazy things that happen, it just honestly feels like a bit of a non-event, and then it just comes to, whoever was the fastest in like the preamble, if that sort of makes sense. But it's an interesting concept.
What's your thoughts on giving championship points?
I see why they did it.
The 17 laps.
Top 3 get championship points.
3, 2, and 1. I don't think it was a whole lot, but it's still points.
He walked away
uh,
with an extra point on Hamilton.
it is what it is, I guess. I guess they should get something for it. But I think with Formula One, I don't think there's anything wrong with the format right now. That 3-stage qualifying is perfect. It's honestly, I enjoy it sometimes more than the race. I'll be honest. I think it's very exciting. It was definitely a lot more exciting than what I saw yesterday. In my opinion, it was a lot more exciting. A normal 3-stage qualifying.
I don't understand why they're going to give them more points. Like, what you get for coming first is you start first on the grid. Like, why do you need extra points? You don't need more motivation for it.
I'm going to say
sounds...
the extra point they...
It's all about the wreath. It's back. You know, you get the 3 points, you get the wreath.
I'm going to say I do like how they introduced the 1 point for the fastest lap. I do like that because it makes the end of the race a bit more entertaining. You know, if someone's 30, 40 seconds off the pace, they can go have a quick
low fuel.
Got room behind them. They can go chuck a new pair of tires on, and not pair, quad of tires, I guess. But they can chuck a new set on and try go for that fastest lap. Makes it a bit more interesting.
I'll be honest with you. The most exciting thing, I didn't mind the whole concept of the sprint, and I didn't realize till the end of it that it was you were gaining extra championship points, and I was just like, I had the same mentality as you, Dan. I was just like, but shouldn't we just be getting first on the grid? It's like, what happens, like you said, Lukey, if Verstappen and Hamilton crash out, and then guys are just getting championship points for finishing first on the grid. And
going into it, I'm like, who's gonna risk trying to overtake someone, or not? Maybe like unless it's clearly there, and both parties are going to get away unscathed. Why would you risk it on the Saturday?
The most exciting part of the whole sprint was turn 1 because Verstappen took Hamilton. But that's pretty much it.
And after that, it was. I don't know. Well, I have to be honest. Like reading online as well, I haven't read many positive comments. I haven't read much positive at all. It's just one thing that's like it works. Everyone's happy with it. I don't see why you change it. I understand, try something new, but if it comes in for every race next season, there's going to be a lot of unhappy people.
100%.
Me being one of them.
That's an extra what? How many races do we have? 22. Like that's
mark, yeah.
That's an extra 66 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's ridiculous.
Perez is starting the pit lane. I just saw it come up then. Yeah,
they pulled the car. Literally, I don't know why they did it. They pulled the car on the last lap.
I don't know.
So what's
the only thing I'm thinking is to work on it.
I think the Norris one is a thank. Go, Lukey. You probably know. I don't want to.
Yeah, it was a thank you to all the essential services people in the UK. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. See, they got the Phoenix Suns on the McLaren car this week as well.
Do they?
Yeah, they got the little Phoenix Suns logo.
What's going on with McLaren, bro?
The sponsorships are just rolling in.
Tomorrowland,
Phoenix Suns.
But they're going to have the Milwaukee Bucks next race after they wipe them out. It's ridiculous. They're going to put Space Jam and New Legacy on there the following week for this. It's going to be great.
Have we looked at comps on box prices? Keep going. I think you're going to say something.
If you want to look up some comps, 100%.
Yeah, I was just going to have a look at what Chrome and Sapphire are sitting at right now because I haven't looked this week actually.
I'm still not knowing what to do with my boxes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Who's your predictions for this race, boys?
Well, since we got a little bit of a preview last night, I reckon Verstappen takes it.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be interested to see where the two McLarens go as well, especially Lando because he's in the superior car there. But it'd be interesting to see what he can do today as well from where he is.
I'm actually who I want to win is Verstappen, but I actually reckon Hamilton's going to win it.
You reckon?
You think for what reason? I'd love to hear the reason.
Toto Wolff's probably hoping after 2 weeks ago he said that Silverstone Hamilton was going to win this race by 30 seconds, so you better hope to God that they win. I don't know. I just got this feeling. Sometimes when you're going into a race and you're like, oh, there's been 4 races and nothing bad's really happened in 4 races. I just think, like for Red Bull, and it's just been smooth sailing for them. I understand Perez, but I'm talking about for Verstappen. I know Baku was a bad one for him, but they obviously got a bit of luck at the end there because Hamilton literally DNF'd pretty much, you could say. So I just think, I don't know. I just think he finds a way to win this race, Hamilton. That's just me. I'm not putting any, like, I don't know, technicality of the sport, like factoring any of that stuff into my prediction. I just think home race, Hamilton's usually very, very good on here.
I think he's got a lot to prove, Hamilton, doesn't he? I feel like he does, and especially being his home race, this is where you'd want to prove it. It's weird saying he's got a lot to prove when he's won so many championships, but like, there's so many commentary coming out saying that, he's won all those championships on the front, hasn't really been tested, and like, this is a perfect opportunity. He's second. He's got to take it to Verstappen, show him he's still up and amongst it, or is he like just signing on to his last contract and just playing out his days and just collecting the paycheck? So I really want to see an aggressive drive from him.
Yeah,
I'm hoping
I'd love to see Leclerc in the top 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say he starts in 4th there. Do you reckon he can jump Bottas at least?
I think he can, man. I think he can. He had a fantastic drive last week. Last race.
He usually starts very well as well.
Yeah.
Hey,
back
by the way,
back to
the legend himself. Sorry, the legend himself is at the race. Tom Cruise.
So. Oh, not again! Not again.
I saw Indy was there.
Yeah, Indy was there. Han Solo.
They're going to show him for half the race or not? I hope not. Like the Euro, the final.
Adam, what's happening? Sorry,
back to these comps, by the way. So Chrome 550 US.
We just started, boys.
Yeah, really? We have started. Oh. Sorry, Luke. We'll get back to you. I feel like Martin.
That's
Brundle.
right. All good.
He's already to 3rd, boys. He's already to 3rd.
On Leclerc.
It's Leclerc.
Oh my God. He's going to get him here.
Oh, this is massive. This turn is huge. He got him. Oh, he keeps it because he's got the inside line.
Oh, my days.
I think I'm slightly behind you guys.
Go, Leclerc. Oh.
I can hear Dad yelling upstairs. I think he's ahead of both of us.
Is your dad Ferrari or what?
Nah, I think he just watches it overall.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
He's gone!
Oh shit!
He's gone!
Wow! All right, now I know where everyone's yelling. Holy shit!
The guy's got it
first. There we go.
Oh my God!
Safety car.
There you go, Dobber.
Fucking huge.
Fucking nothing's happened the last few races. There you go, straight away.
You called it, yeah.
Just nailed the street race. Holy shit!
Somebody's got to cut that up nicely with the video of the.
I can't believe that, bro. That was crazy.
I want to see a replay on that. Wow.
Man, the driving on that first lap, not even 3, was unbelievable from Hamilton.
That was huge.
At the front.
What's he saying?
Let's have a look. I'll put it up a little bit.
He's not going in. They told him to go in, but he hasn't. He's gone around again. So Verstappen doesn't look too good getting out of that car. I don't know if he's just pissed off or.
No, he looks hurt.
Fuck, that's no good.
Yeah, I think he's winded. badly.
Jesus.
Wow. I can't believe it.
God.
This just shakes up, depending on the outcome of this race, this just shakes up the championship table completely.
It's massive.
That was a high speed crash as well. Jesus.
He would have hit it side on too.
Yeah. And so the angle they showed, you couldn't see it very well what happened. You sort of just saw some dirt and that was it.
Wow.
Jesus Christ.
Hopefully he's all right.
Mm.
Be all right. I think he was, yeah, like you said, just winded. They've red flagged the race as well, boys.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think Brundle came out and said, "He goes that is
Clipped him.
he clipped him."
Oh,
Christian, do you reckon Hamilton gets punished for that, or do you
Maybe.
I gotta see
reckon?
it again. I gotta see it
I
again.
think he. Yeah, that looks like Hamilton's fault, man.
I think he has. I'll tell you one thing, boys. I swear to you.
Yeah, it's
I'll be honest
a
with
bit
you.
more room than that.
The Halo has saved Max Verstappen here. I reckon the tire has landed on the Halo.
Really?
It would have landed on his head.
Jeez.
Let's have a look here. I shit you not. I reckon the tire. It's come up and it lands. Oh, on the side.
On the side, yeah.
Just bloody hell. And he's hit that wall so
Side
hard.
on as well. Jesus. Thank God he's all right.
Yeah, like I just like I said, I felt like Hamilton just had to be like aggressive in this race, and I just feel like that's just him fucking being aggressive.
Get rid of him. He's a lemon. Nah, Saucy. He goes? What's happened, lads? Azura, you're muted.
Oh, sorry. Am I right?
No, I can hear you. I don't know what Saucy. I don't know. I can hear.
Before I was trying to listen to Martin Brundle before, so I muted myself. So I might have been talking when I wasn't unmuted.
So you've missed a great first lap. Verstappen and Hamilton really jostling for that first position. It was really the best racing between the two of them we've seen on the first lap in terms of competitiveness. And literally, he's clipped him. Hamilton's clipped Leclerc on the back right and spun him out. He's hit the wall. He's out of the race. The car's totaled. And we've red flagged the session, so they're going to stop for however long until they clear the car and then fix up the tyre wall. But, man, ridiculous.
I can't believe it. This is huge implications for the World Championship as well.
Ziggy has a question, boys. I want you to answer this. Do you wet your pants in an F1 crash?
I
would.
How do we answer that?
Didn't Vettel talk about this? Like, peeing in the car, and like he reckons that 80% of the grid admit to actually doing it.
Well, I have heard that, and someone I can't remember who they were interviewing, but they asked them if they've ever gone number 2 in a car, and they go, "No, I've never taken it that far."
I'm just watching this replay.
I reckon
some great driving, man. Leclerc off the start, fantastic work. Like Hamilton wasn't like really close. He closed the gap down nicely.
To answer the question while watching this, I reckon if I'm in that crash, I'm just closing my eyes and hoping for the best because when you're going that quickly backwards into the wall or side on, geez.
I'd be so stiff too. I'd be just holding it.
Mm.
So they've touched twice.
Claire was quick to pounce as well.
Oh, they touched there again. Here we go.
Something
Dude.
like him coming out of that corner, it just seemed like he had no speed. Oh,
I don't think Hamilton gets penalised for that.
yeah, you're probably right.
I think he's on his racing line.
It looked like he came across from the other angle, but from that one, from his cockpit, didn't really
He's
look
home.
like it.
He's home. He's winning the race. It's over.
Yeah, Leclerc's not holding that position, I wouldn't have thought.
Unfortunately, if the Ferrari had that pace, like, I'd love to see Leclerc win this. It's going to be
I'm
so
so
good.
impressed with Leclerc, I tell you what. He's so good.
He's a gun. Adam says even if they give Hamilton a 5-second naughty stop, this is massive for him. 100%
They're not giving him a naughty stop at
I don't think
Silverstone.
they're giving him. I don't think they're giving him anything for that one. To be honest, after watching that replay from that angle, I don't think he's getting anything.
Wow. This is ridiculous.
Leclerc's got the best spot in the whole world to watch with this battle.
He's just sitting back watching him scrap
He's
it.
just sitting, he's just waiting.
Holy crap. I can't believe it.
This is huge. This is huge.
That's great
massive.
racing, man.
That's why we love this sport, mate. To anyone out there that says motorsport is not an actual sport,
You're wrong.
I'm not saying anything. I'm trying to be nice.
I'll say it. You're wrong.
Yeah.
If golf is a sport and this is not a sport, that's the biggest joke in history.
I love when people say to me, "Don't you get bored watching cars go around the track? Doesn't it get boring?" No, no, it doesn't.
No. How many points is it when you win the race?
25.
25. So he wins this, and we say he gets the fastest lap.
They got the super glue out.
He goes 7 points behind Verstappen. Like, Verstappen's lucky he's got a race in hand. So he can afford to lose a race, but he's given up that lead. Ziggy, F1 tracks are not circles like a NASCAR. Yep.
100%.
Very true.
This is ridiculous. Anyway, while we do have the stop, you were looking at some cards, Lukey.
Comps. That is right. Let's have a look. So box prices. So the last Chrome sold for $550 US. Sapphire $660, $650. Chrome $530. That's on bids. $578. $700 for a Sapphire. $557. So what are we saying? About we'll say $560-ish. $550, $560 for the Chrome. And Sapphire at around $680 if we average those out.
Not bad.
So really the premium for Sapphire just keeps the difference between the two just keeps sort of falling.
It does. I don't know. It's just one of the most popular products at the moment. It helps when there's literally only 2 products. That helps a lot.
It'd be interesting to see what happens to the market when the new Tops 2021 stuff comes out and what happens to these prices. I can't see it going down though, to be honest.
It's going to be interesting because the rookies, like, it's just going to – who's it going to be? Mazepin and Mick Schumacher.
Mick, I guess, in his first F1. Sonoda as well. He was in.
No, he was. Oh, they're going
No,
to
he
give
was
it to
in
him.
the,
He was in this one, Sonoda.
yeah, they probably wouldn't put a rookie card logo on it. I wouldn't have thought that'd be ridiculous.
For F2 though, like Mick as well wouldn't be.
Oh, was the F2 Sonoda?
Was Sonoda F2?
Yeah, isn't his first
Yeah, he
season
was
in
too.
F1 this year?
He was.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah, but-
those three. It's like
But isn't it strange? Like you've got an F2 card in a set, and then you've got a rookie card in the next set. Like, what are
I
people
don't know.
going to
I'm
go
not
to?
sure. Do you reckon that's
They're
what they're
probably
going to
going to
do?
go to the. They're probably going to go to the original, surely.
you go to the
You'd think so.
F2 card.
That's like when you transfer from, Sassuolo to Juventus. Like the Sassuolo card is the rookie.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, the guy that we want is Piastri next year in F2.
Piastri for sure.
Do you reckon he'll have an auto? Maybe.
Yeah.
F2 did F2 have autos in this set? I don't think it did.
Yeah.
No,
I
It
can't.
did.
F2 had autos. I can't remember now.
I'm pretty sure it did.
did it?
I think so, from what I heard.
I can't
I
remember.
might be
now.
completely.
Ziggy said he wants a box of Sapphire. Well, to hold long. Well, if you want one, buy one now, Ziggy, because they started about 1,300 US. So they've definitely gone down since those pre-orders
for the Montgomery Burns Club.
for the Montgomery Burns edition. Source says get some vet retired cards of guys in the product, like some of the guys from 92 Grid.
Who said that?
No, Source is right though. Try and get some vet stuff in the F1 product.
Well, like
And then-
Uncle Larry.
Yeah, he said try and get some guys from 92 Grid. I think he's talking more along the line of like Mika Hakkinen and Schumacher.
I reckon
but
he's talking Uncle Larry.
we're
That's the
talking
one you got today that looked like Trump, and who else was it? There was like a few people mixed in one.
Kevin Farley Jr., whoever it was.
Yeah,
in
dude,
there.
I still think even if you pull a Hamilton in this next top set, it's still going to do well. I still think Verstappen's going to do well because it's just they're the two names that everyone seems to know and seems to move towards. But I feel like people like Lando and stuff like that, guys who have the RC logo on their top's chrome, I feel like this set won't be as maybe popular for them or as expensive, which is good if you're a collector. Like that's what you want. Do you want that for your PC?
Definitely. Ziggy says the Super Fractor Hamilton was pulled in Canada. We saw that.
Yeah.
How much
Yeah.
with the Hamilton Super Fractor auto sell for? A kid pulled it in a pack. A kid. That is so sweet. Well, we spoke about this on Crunch Time.
kid?
And we said
That's fucking sick.
raw. We said raw. It's probably worth about $250,000. That's what we said. USD.
I don't think that kid's ever working for the rest of his life.
So that kid might as well
Maybe
go
not
send
yet.
it to people on an express and get it back and then sell it. And depending on what the
And then-
grade is, if it's 10, you can go ask for $500,000.
And then put it towards a house or something, buddy.
Yeah.
Do the right thing.
It's
Think
worth
that's what
200. So we saw the what was it, number to 5, Lukey, or was it number to 5
The
that
red
sold
one?
for, yeah, they sold for 50K.
Yeah. I think it was the red one from memory.
If number to 5 Hamilton is selling for 50K, like what do
The
you
one
reckon?
of one selling.
One-on-one's
It's
going to
6
sell?
figures. Graded at 6 figures.
100%.
Raw. Definitely more than raw. I reckon's around the 75, 80 mark. If they're out of 5s at 50.
I genuinely reckon raw. It's a quarter
You
of a
can raw
million.
at 6 figures.
Yeah. So Ziggy, the estimate is 700K graded or raw? You think
Surely it'd be graded. Surely
it's
that'd
not
be graded.
700,000 raw? No chance. Did you see the Jordan last night hit 840K? There are autos in the F1 product. It's just short. Yeah. We know that we're just not sure
We're in this chat, Doma. I want to see it.
I can bring it up. Yeah. So on the side there,
No,
you should,
we were saying for F2. Sorry, Doma, go on.
a 75 USD. He was saying for the that's for the Hamilton.
Oh, right, yeah. That's what I said, wasn't it? 70. I reckon that's what it's going to be. 75, 80-ish raw.
I still reckon it's going to be 6 figures raw. I don't know.
Yeah.
Luke, on the side where it says private chat, can you see on the side how it says private chat? I don't know, maybe because you're on your phone.
No, I got like a separate pop-up that comes up. Like takes over the screen, so then I can't see.
Okay, so it's like
comments. Here we go. Yeah, I can see now. Yeah, that's cool.
Private chat and comments.
Yeah.
Azura,
Sorry,
what do they
lads.
reckon? What do they reckon? I know you were listening to.
Yeah. I really wanted to play that out. Basically, he's saying that Hamilton never ever gets in front and was wide of the apex. So technically, and he was behind going into that corner. So technically, he should have backed off and yielded, and he just doesn't do that. And then Verstappen needs to turn into the turn, and just naturally, because Hamilton doesn't yield at all, just stays there, it clips his wheel, right? So this is like in racing, what you need to do, you need to yield, otherwise you cause an accident, and Hamilton just doesn't do that. But I guess that's him being aggressive, and he's probably saying that, like, I'm here, he needs to back out, right? But you're making a turn. Like, what do you want him to do? Go around the outside? He's in front. It's so difficult to punish him for that, because they're both being aggressive, and they're like technical, but technically Hamilton should have backed off a little bit from that angle.
Have they still not moved that car yet? I'm just looking at it now. Now they've only got the truck
once
out now.
they move the car, they got to rebuild the tire wall.
Yeah, this is going to be. I think this will be paused for a while, to be honest. Unless they've done the tire wall first, and now
We're still going to 15 laps, lads.
There is no chance off the grid is going for half this race tonight. That is for sure. Probably end up getting the. Oh my god, that car is totaled, bro.
Mangled.
See, this is the thing with the sprint race. If this happens yesterday, you've lost one of the championship contenders. His car's absolutely gone.
Anyone that's watching this race or listens back on this, do yourself a favor and go have a look at that car and how it looks, and then you got to have to go and applaud the people that designed these cars, because if this was 20 years ago, Verstappen would be dead off of that.
Well, I think that's the point. Like, it's mangled like that, so it absorbs so much of the
most of the force,
the impact. Like if you look at Senna's accident, he hits the wall, and it kind of looks like nothing happened. You know what I mean? Like, the car doesn't look like it's really that damaged at all, and you find out he's passed away. Whereas this one, it's like absorbing all of the impacts of the way that it should, but it keeps the internal shell, as intact as possible, which obviously is the cockpit of the car. So it's absolutely brilliant.
Pretty unbelievable. It's pretty unbelievable, the design, though.
It's insane. Wow. What else we got here? UFC stuff in the chats from Ziggy's all over it. So Ziggy, we'll probably focus more on F1s in this pod, but we spoke about the UFC. We did a preview on double coverage on Wednesday. And then we actually did a lockdown lounge this morning, and we actually did a bit like this podcast. We had game 5, on, and we were just chatting about stuff in the hobby. and then analyzing the game as it was happening. But we can take a quick couple of minutes to briefly talk about it while we are red flagged. But what do you think the
That
Bucks?
Giannis dunk at the end was huge. The
100%.
lob at the end. Jesus Christ.
100%.
That was massive.
So-
So they're going to Milwaukee now. Yeah. Oh no, they're playing another game in Phoenix.
No, Milwaukee. So they can wrap it up. They got the
They can wrap
ultimate
it up now.
chance to finish it. Win 4 games in a row.
Fuck, that's
Close out
huge.
the series. That is it.
God, I want to see Giannis win a ring, but I'd feel real bad for CP3.
No worries, Iggy. Appreciate you tuning in. We really do. You support us on pretty much all the podcasts that we have. So really appreciate it. Let's. You know
legend.
what? You know what time
Here
it
goes.
is. Time to go look at those Orlando Sippy Cup RCs on eBay and see what's some.
Where are they this week? To be honest, I haven't looked at any F cards, F1 cards this week. You can tell it's 12:30 over here. I'm starting to lose my mind. I haven't looked at any F1 cards this week. All I've been buying is Euro Mosaic. I'll be honest, just Euro Mosaic. That's it.
Yeah, why not? Oh my.
Did your guy get back to you as well about the box?
Yeah, he did. He sold the box. I'll tell you what he sold it for. He sold it.
What do we talk about it off? No, let's talk about it now.
$420.
It's not bad.
That's what he sold it for.
Not bad. It's considering the comps.
AUD.
He's done all right there considering the comps.
Mm.
What products is?
Euro Mosaic, the hobby.
Oh yeah. Nice.
We're just saying how much it dropped. A guy kind of hit me up randomly. I don't know. He's probably saw my comments or whatever, and offered me the box. He originally was asking $540. No, sorry, he was asking more than that. Way more. Than that.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was way more than that. And then he hit me up randomly. There we go, $650 to $740, and then hit me up randomly, and he's like, "These have just fallen through the floor. I just want to offload it below cost. Let me know." But then he sold it.
Because me and Sauce looking at him. Yeah, go on.
I'm just saying, these boxes are dropping, man. Box prices, it's crazy.
Because I was telling Sauce about it today, and there was something for like 170 US. I couldn't believe it.
Really?
It was ranged between 175 and around the 220 mark. 175 was like the lowest one basically, but 175 to 220, which was wild.
I'm picking up a lot of like Matt Sportscard was talking about the blasters for UCL.
Yeah,
they're great rip. And great price as well, like 50 something US.
Yeah. The thing I was talking about on I don't know if I mentioned to you when I was messaging you before, how in Euro Mosaic there's players who have RCs that in their Topps Chrome they don't this season. So
Really?
Soboslai was one from Leipzig, and he was in his Hungary kit in Mosaic. Baku, he's the fullback from Wolfsburg, so they'll be Champions League this season as well. I think he's playing for at the Olympics too. He's got an RC in Mosaic, and I don't think he's in Chrome. He's either not in it or he doesn't have an RC. And Olmo as well from Leipzig.
Is that because they're rookies for international tournament?
That's what I was thinking, but I'm not too sure because they're almost Bundesliga Chrome definitely doesn't have one. And I didn't look too far back on what his other stuff was, but I'm actually not sure. Because I know Soboslai only has the crystal card, and then his Topps Chrome, and then his Euro Mosaic, and then it's just the sticker, which would be his earliest, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so I thought it was interesting. Like, they might be the same year, the Topps Chrome Mosaic, and like we talked about on Crunch Time, where Anne said that, and we also have agreed, Topps Chrome would be the preference. I wonder if the RC, like a Mosaic with an RC or a Topps Chrome with no RC, like which is sort of what people will move towards.
They're going to take the RC.
You reckon? And it's in the international kit too, so I like that probably a bit more, to be honest.
I think, like we said, they'll take top. in my opinion, you take Topps Chrome over a Prism or a Mosaic if it has the RC on the card. If it doesn't,
Yeah.
then people are just going to naturally gravitate towards the card that has the
whatever
RC
has
on.
the RC. Yeah. So I thought it was interesting. I don't know if you have you listened to Crunch Time this week, Dan? No. Sorry,
lads, I haven't had a chance.
So because if you listen to it, I'm not going to repeat myself, but yeah, it's just something I've been looking at. Yeah.
It's like
I thought was interesting.
I listened to you idiots enough.
I just replay the ones that I'm in. That's all.
He's listened to Azuro's Euro on repeat.
Yeah.
He just listened to
I think it's because I saw it was mainly basketball, and like I'm not
fair enough.
huge into it, so I didn't listen to it. But I think
I think it was like a 2-minute segment when I was talking about this anyway. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just clip it to me.
Not enough of your own voice. Just clip it.
But I mean, like, I agree with Domo with this, but I just see that, like, you know, you've got the Messi, Ronaldo, their rookie World Cup and rookie international tournament. It's something unique to soccer that's actually a thing, and then you put that's got the RC on it in comparison to, you know, the other one that doesn't, even though it was the earlier card. I think it's a no-brainer. But if you want to, like, I was speaking about this with Anth on Azura's Euro. I don't know if you caught that one, but we're talking about Chrome.
Even if I did, I'm going to tell you I didn't.
To bring it back to F1, right? How, like, they bring out Chrome and then they bring out Sapphire. Like, to me, it sounds like they're undermining their own product with the second one. It ends up being like a better product as well. And obviously is getting a premium in the aftermarket. It just sounds like going forward, I don't see why I would buy Chrome if I know that Sapphire's coming out. You know, like, if I had my time again, tell me if I'm wrong, right? But, like, I bought 2 boxes of Chrome
this year.
It sounds like I should have waited until Sapphire and just bought Sapphire.
But isn't it, if I'm correct or I could be wrong here, you can't get autos in Sapphire for F1. There's no autos.
I'm not too sure.
Really?
I can't remember, to be honest.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Is that and photo variations? Is that it?
Yeah, like the cards have got that cracked ice to it, and there's different variants, but there's no autos in the product. So that's the other thing too. That I think
what I'm hearing is bugger all autos in the other one anyway.
Yeah, but that's the thing, because they're super short print. Like, that's why people. I think that's why Topps. In all honesty, that's why Topps Chrome. The discrepancy isn't like $1,000 between the boxes. It's like $100 or almost a couple $100, because the autos are making it hold its value.
They've played it
on that. No inserts or autos are found. Got it.
So I think
wow.
that helps the product. Like
definitely.
I think Sapphire for soccer and stuff, they do put in autos in those sets, but this one, nothing. There's an auto product, obviously with the silver variant. You got color variants, and then you just got the Sapphire, which is just literally like the Hoops premium stock version of the Chrome card in the Sapphire. All those cracked ice looks. And you said it here when it got dropped. Here it is, $99.
$99
on release. And he also said this about. He also said this to you, Dan, about you having Azurdo's Euro on repeat, just bumping up his clicks.
His clicks. Roasted.
I did notice actually on the anchor that there was a few more listens on the Azurdo Euros.
Yeah, it was just me.
Especially the last.
I noticed that.
know the national anthem was playing.
I noticed that every time I went on, it wouldn't increase my views, so I had to keep on updating my VPN and keep watching it.
He's got
shit.
been a part of every single country on the planet.
Yeah, man.
Where were you this morning? Mexico, most likely.
Nigeria. I went to Fiverr. I got some clicks.
I love it. I love it.
So we got 6 minutes till the restart. What are we saying? Predictions?
Hamilton.
Does Leclerc hold on?
Nah, Hamilton pips him on the restart.
Yeah. What about Bottas? Does Bottas get him as well?
I'm
I'm saying no.
I hope
I'm saying
not.
no.
I really hope not. Drivers' Championship. Why is it only plus 18?
Because he's second.
Because he's second.
Fair enough. Apologies. Good point.
He's got to pass him first, mate. I'm predetermined.
6 minutes.
Inevitable, but
It's fucking depressing seeing Ferrari in this position, but I can't wait to see them next year.
You know what? You know what else is depressing? Looking at this race, and there's actually fans at a Grand Prix. We're locked in, and we lost our Grand Prix.
I don't think he gets
How
much.
bad is that?
We lost our
So
Grand Prix. What a load of shit. Seriously. Let's talk about.
I'm still so angry about that.
We've lost it. Lukey briefly mentioned something that if we were to lose it here, Lukey, you said it, up in Queensland on the Gold Coast would probably be the best setting for it.
It'd be unbelievable. I'd go up there for it. Stay the whole week. It'd be expensive, but holy shit, it'd be a great event.
It'd be awesome.
As much as I like
He's gone.
He's gone.
I didn't even kick him.
He got too excited.
Saucy got sick of the chat, so he's just channeled, media skills. Here you go.
Sorry, boys. I don't know what happened there.
You're right.
As much as I like having it in my own backyard, that would be an absolute spectacle over there, down there on the up there on the Gold Coast for us. I don't think there's probably enough lights to it at night, but that'd be pretty sick at night as well on the street track. Probably some modifications would have to be made to what they raise V8s on, because I just don't think it would work with these cars.
It was funny.
With the new, go on.
Go.
To say with the new IndyCar-like design, it might work, even though it's not going to be the same as an IndyCar. But I think it's something that could definitely be an option if they're not happy with the way it's going in Melbourne.
Could be very similar type looking race to Miami. What Miami will look like next.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Singapore, maybe.
In the Gold Coast.
Singapore's a street track, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, street track.
But yeah, definitely it'd be very close to what it'd be like in Miami. Imagine that.
It was funny. Someone that I know has started getting into F1 because they've watched live, and they were talking to me about, we lost the Grand Prix here, and if we were going to do it somewhere, and I said, a mate of mine suggested up in Queensland. And I said that'd be an awesome thing, and they said, what about if we put it on like Mount Panorama, like a V8 supercar track? You get these F1s going down that chicane on Mount Panorama.
Oh my god!
20 cars, and you'd have no cars at the end, mate.
Imagine an F1 car trying to go up the hill. Let alone 20 of them on the first lap. Jesus!
Just imagine that down slope off the chicane. It's just big cars.
That would be some scary shit. I think I saw a clip of Jenson Button driving through there once, ages ago.
Oh,
and
really?
It was pretty unbelievable. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Jenson Button.
Man,
but it was unbelievable. I wouldn't want to see a whole race there.
Has to just be a flat track, slight uphill on a street track. That's it. Like, there's no panorama, mate. This is not that.
That would be wild, though.
It'd be crazy. Absolutely
Where else
crazy.
in Australia do you think we could have it? Any other ideas?
Northern Territory, around Uluru. Why
I
not?
was about to say.
Another one that I don't mind on the VA calendar is Newcastle. It's quite nice there near the beach and shit like that.
Yeah.
Not a bad street circuit as well, but I think
Yeah.
it won't have the infrastructure to sort of hold the event with all the the amount of people that have come down for it and stuff like that. I doubt that they're gonna have enough there for it.
I don't think South Australia gets it back.
I hope not.
You could literally just do you could do it in Tassie and just do 2 laps of the
whole
Tasmania.
island.
That's just the ways. It just covers off the streets, mate. The circumference of the state.
Oh shit!
That's
The
the
track
way.
would be too short.
I think,
That's where they just do the sprint qualifying.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
yeah.
I'd hate to see it away from Melbourne though, man. The track is awesome. The drivers love coming here, love driving here. Like they love our city. You know, probably the most European city in Australia. Like, do we need to go to the palm trees to kind of show off our country? You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to see the palm trees. I think I'd love to see it here. I just think the government's so freaking retarded. They can't even get their own COVID situation right.
We can't even go a month without having a fucking lockdown. These guys want to hold a Grand Prix. Are you kidding me?
They pick these teams up. They kind of, they're all together. They come out here. They stay in their hotel all day, right? They stay on the tracks. Just like keep them in the track. No signatures with fans. Nothing like that. Like you can do it, but they're just like they couldn't organise a route and a brothel. These guys, so they kind of just said, "Oh no, we're not going to do it."
He's not
ridiculous.
Wrong. He's not wrong.
I'm going to clip that and send that to the Australian government.
These guys,
seriously, man. Like,
it's just a joke.
It's pretty shit. So we've lost. We're not going to have a 2 years run in here, which is it's an absolute shit. It's
and
terrible.
You think that next year, like, if it moves back to us having the first race in March, I don't trust that we're going to have this COVID shit sorted out. To be honest, so who knows what the fuck's going to happen?
We're going to have the
3 years in a row.
10th iteration of freaking lockdown.
You're going to be up to lockdown lounge 103 by then.
Yeah, I know, 100%. The next lockdown we have is going to be whoever's vaccinated can go out and whoever's not can sit inside. Yeah, Saucy said it perfectly. Here it is.
What do you say?
Starting soon, double COVID
politics.
Hey,
it's basically a no hat, no play policy. If you don't have the vaccine, you're staying inside.
Anyone that is not aware, there's people on TikTok and Instagram that are getting censored, mate, for putting up content and telling it to get pulled down from the Australian government. So we better be careful what we say off the grid.
Hey, we're just 3 guys talking about Formula 1, all right? And cardboard. Formula 1 and cardboard, that's all we're doing.
No, you're getting me fired up if that's the case, man. Like, the biggest fucking nanny state ever. Come on, man. Seriously, if they try to put these lockdowns into Germany or something like that, say we've got 14 people have COVID, we're going to lock down your whole state. People will be on the streets, and everyone here in Australia just goes, "Yeah, no problem. No, we'll do it. Okay, we're good. Sorry about it."
Oh my god!
Seriously, man.
Holy shit!
You can cover it, mate. Just a lemon. It's a lovely.
Yeah. That's it.
Oh wow!
We've lost our shit here.
What time is it? It's 12:45 at night. You can all tell what time it is.
Lap taking, mate. Fuck! I could have done it quicker in my Lancer. Come on.
They're coming around the last corner now.
No,
they're not even around the last corner yet. Fuck
he's holding him up like crazy, isn't he? This is Top Gun.
Tom Cruise, mate. He's all over it, mate.
Look at him in the Mercedes garage. He's calling the shots.
They literally do like a grid start.
It's a standing start. It's a standing start.
Sauce has got to get up at 5. No, you don't, mate. You're watching this whole race.
Hey, Ricardo looks a little bit too far forward there, mate. He's sneaky trying to get in front of Lando.
He slammed on those brakes. Did you see that?
Him and Lando would be very interesting. I think Ricardo's getting very frustrated at the moment.
I don't blame him either.
What's his name? I've gone blank. Their team principals had a few interesting things to say about Dan the man, about his salary and stuff. Yeah, like, just shut up. Like, he's a great driver. He has to get used to the car. The fact that he's fifth at the moment is pretty good, considering the last few weeks. Here we go. On the restart.
Let's see how long Leclerc can hold out for.
Too slow. See you later, Charles.
He's all right.
He's done it. He's done it.
He's all right. He's all right.
How far behind am I? They're just coming off the line now.
And he's going to win it. Is Lando's... Oh, there's going to be a crash. Lando's third. Is that Daniel?
No, Lando's third.
No, I think that's Lando.
But Ricardo's trying to go on for Bottas.
Come on, Ricardo. Get
around the
Bottas.
outside. Oh,
Mate, I'll tell you what. Leclerc's got some space.
Why has Leclerc got pace?
I'll tell you what.
Look at him go.
Can I just say, Hamilton's starts this season have just been pathetic.
Yeah, because he's old. He's losing his touch.
Oh, what's happened there?
No. Oh, he's put in reverse. That's elite. He's just chucked that in a cheeky reverse before hitting the wall. What is happening?
Was that Vettel or Stroll? What a save.
Vettel.
Surely Vettel.
That's a Vettel move for sure.
Ricardo's got the Alpine again. There we go.
Yeah, so Norris jumped Bottas. Very nice.
He's got to hold that, but Bottas has got pace, man. Fuck, boys, we've still got 48 laps left.
It's 12,
but
now
the Ferrari's in front. I'm not going to sleep anytime soon.
Are you working at home tomorrow, Dan? Surely.
Yeah, I'm working from home.
Yeah.
We just hired a new employee and got it put into fucking lockdown.
Oh. When I started my new job, I had 3 days in the office, and then I was at home for like 3 months, and then we went back in the middle of Jan.
10 seconds time penalty on Hamilton, boys.
Wow.
Oh, is Leclerc going to win this? Is he going to win this? He's going to win it.
Let's go.
Shit.
I want a couple of weeks to be Italian, babe.
Bro, Ferrari are flying up into 6 signs.
This is epic.
This is crazy.
I've got to message my mate.
This is
Terrible day for Red Bull. Perez in 15th after starting from the pit lane. Verstappen's out.
Perez is flying.
He's got fastest lap there.
Man, Perez could easily finish in the top 4 by the end of this race.
You can top 4 if they play their strategy right.
Yeah, 100% they can. He can.
At this speed as well, there's 47 laps to go.
He's got to literally he's got to pretty much they have to have a flawless race, Red Bull.
Yeah.
Across the board.
Lando off the start there was quick.
Yeah, he was. That McLaren's good. Dan just went wide there, Ricardo, on Bottas. If he had the inside, he probably would have pipped him. Oh, he's just jumped the gun nicely, Lando.
Did Bottas have a bad start, or did he just... Bit of both, probably.
That's crazy. Oh.
I'll tell you what, they're trying to get a sponsor on every centimetre of that car, the McLaren.
Yeah,
there's a little sponsor on the inside of the mirror. There's some on the... They're trying to get every centimetre of sponsorship on that car.
Well, they'll look at this as well. Oh, no, he just spun out.
What a save by Vettel, jeez.
Saucy's got to get up at 5 a.m. Fucking hell.
His tyres are cooked. I love Kimi Räikkönen, mate. He's just driving in the paddocks.
Oh,
He's like, Charles Leclerc, fastest lap.
Let's go.
that's big.
He's got a 1.5 second lead up on Hamilton here.
Like, what are Leclerc prices like? You know, like, what are they like in comparison to like a Lando? Because I actually, all bias aside, I actually prefer him as a driver.
Do you have any? Have you bought many singles, Dan? No.
I haven't, to be honest, no.
Yeah. Neither have I.
Because I was so upset what happened with my boxes. So I just kind of like stayed out of it.
Yeah, fair enough. I wonder if for F1, if we see like a bit of a, like basketball, soccer, and stuff like that, we see sort of like a mid-season, not dip, but correction. I wonder if we see that for singles for F1.
That's exactly what I'm kind of feeling. Like there's actually a decent lag between the last race and the first race.
Yeah.
I feel like there's probably going to be a drop. So I never like to buy when there's a run up like this.
Yeah,
it's kind of like
I'm the same.
just jumping on board. So
yeah,
the prices are pretty, like a base card. Well, I'm going to put that in my watch list. Sapphire purple refractor to $3.99. Day left. It's got 4 bids. It's like at $11. That'll probably go around $100. But that's his base. Well, purple refractor. Sorry, $3.99. That's just Topps Chrome F1. Sapphire.
is that his base, like the portrait one?
The purple one is a refractor. The Topps Sapphire one.
No,
here,
I mean like the photo. Sorry, the portrait photo.
It's the one where his hands are together.
Yeah, I think
like
that's
the main one. Yeah.
That's the main one. Yeah,
That's the main one.
There's so many other inserts in this thing.
There's
I think we've just been referring to as the portrait one.
Yeah, the portrait one. Yeah. Top Chrome Sapphire Leclerc red refractor to 5. He's at $5,000 Australian or best offer.
Jeez. Perez is flying, like I was saying before.
13th.
This is off topic again. Dan, did that Barella finish yet? The out of 5?
6 a.m.
6 a.m. Just set an alarm for it.
Yeah.
Because I've been doing that recently.
My baby's my alarm, mate.
Yeah.
I'll be up, don't worry. I do hate Lando. Can't stand him.
Hamilton's played the old rears are getting hot card. Is he?
Oh, not again.
He's so full of shit. Rears are getting hot, but I've just taken a second off the time between the gaps.
I was just looking at that. Half a second down, but his rears are getting hot.
It talks so
has he
much
got the
crap.
penalty?
Nah.
No, he hasn't done the penalty yet. I don't know if it's going to be at the end
is
of
it
the
stop
race.
go or is it? It was end of the race.
I don't know. Hey, Leclerc just needs to somehow hold on, because if he gets, like, Hamilton will easily get, without Verstappen there, he could easily get 30 seconds clear now. You know, so with the 10-second time penalty.
And what did Toto say 2 weeks ago, Doma?
He'd win by 30 seconds.
Hamilton wins by 30 seconds. Is that with or without the penalty?
No, if he has the penalty, it doesn't count.
It'd be 20 seconds.
Stiff shit, Toto.
But if you think about it, Leclerc is not really, if you put the 10 seconds into it, Leclerc's not really racing Hamilton. Because Hamilton drops to 6th then.
Correct.
Still a long race.
Yeah.
100% it is. Hopefully he can hold on here. It'd be amazing if he can.
So you're saying Lewis is going to pit in 9 laps time, around lap 18?
Toto said he was going to beat Verstappen by 30 seconds, so he's done that.
Yes. He didn't say how he was going to beat him. He just said he was going to beat him. So he's not wrong.
Yeah. My mate said, watch out for Norris. He's very, very good. He's very. I've been trying to get him onto this show, to be honest with you, but he's too shy.
Yeah.
They're saying
Is
he's like his home race. He's G'd up for it. He's in a great spot, and he's got Hamilton's got that 10-second penalty. So saying that Norris could potentially win this thing.
Yeah,
It's a good shout. Definitely a good
100%.
shout.
Hopefully Danny Rick, mate, find some speed. I don't know where he's going to find
Well,
it from.
he's three and a bit behind Bottas.
Yeah,
To everyone that's
And only just ahead of Science too. What are you saying, Tom?
Appreciate
Go on.
people sticking around. There's been 4 to 5, sometimes 6 people watching us the whole time. So
that's
Sweet.
epic.
Thank you, everyone.
Cheers.
that reaction was epic. I'm just going to cut the reaction when Verstappen crashed and everyone goes, ah! This is
The funny thing is, I think I'm about 5-6 seconds behind you, and then I think Dad's ahead of you guys as well. So I can hear him yelling, and then I can hear you yelling, and then I've just seen it, and I'm like, fucking up.
Out of the loop.
We should get
Yeah.
a 4th square on here, and it should be your dad. He just be losing. It's so funny. Oh, this is crazy.
He's the biggest Hamilton hater ever.
Oh,
But
he
then
fit
I-
in perfectly
But
on
then,
this
but then I go online, and because I thought it was just him, just like he's just talking shit, just doesn't like Hamilton because he wins all the time. And then I go online, and there's like so many people that agree with him. I was like, holy shit!
A lot of people that don't like
Yeah.
him. There's a lot of people.
Yeah.
He's I think Sports Card Tom isn't a big fan of him
Yeah,
either.
he's not. He's not.
You know what
Who's
I mean?
that? Sorry, what was that?
Sports
Sports
Car Tom's not a fan of Hamilton.
Hamilton. There's a lot of people that
Really?
aren't big fans of him. Yeah. It's a thing. It's definitely a thing.
Yeah.
You can consider him the GOAT if whoever wants to, but Michael Schumacher was beloved by all, mate. Beloved by all.
Not when he parked his car in Monaco.
Yeah, well, true. Fair point.
But you got to have that a little bit about you if you're gonna be a champion. You know, you got to win at all costs sometimes.
Yeah.
100%.
To be honest,
he was definitely like that.
I didn't love Hamilton. I like his first 5 or so years. I didn't like him at all. But he's kind of grown on me.
I don't mind him. I like Hamilton to an extent.
I respect
I
the
respect what he.
I respect the brand he's built off, like away from the track as well, and sort of like his business and stuff like that. Obviously, not just from his contract, from like his endorsements and that sort of view. He makes a lot of cash off, Bose, Tommy Hilfiger, his own range of Tommy Hilfiger. Like, it's just cool stuff that I think is cool anyway.
100%. There's a new post for you.
Oh, I've already done that one.
The off the field one on him. Have you?
Yeah, I've already done it. Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't done one of these in ages, actually. I've got like a whole list of ones I was meant to do. I just haven't done them.
Oh, did you reshare the one today that you did
The
last
Matisse
time?
one,
on,
yeah, I did. Yeah, I just reshared it. They're good though,
Okay.
those vlogs, by the way. I was watching them today, the Australian ones.
I haven't watched them. I should tune in and.
Yeah, they're all right. These ones are a bit shorter. They're like 5-6 minutes, but they're still pretty good.
Aussie Matisse.
Like he was saying, he doesn't like. It's in the first episode. He's like, because I don't know. He's like, I know like 3 people on this team, so I don't know how I feel about recording them and bringing the camera around and stuff. And especially like the first episode, like he was trying to hide, like he's got it like on the floor and he's like talking to his feet and stuff, which was pretty funny. But I think as the camp goes on, I think he'll get a bit more comfortable.
Once they see him play,
Yeah,
they'll let him record whatever the hell he wants.
I've got to say, I've been getting a lot of watches on my Matisse cards that I got listed. There's an out of 99 select die card that's got like I think 14 or 15 watches on it.
What are you selling that for?
So I got it off for 60, I think. I can't remember what I paid for it.
Oh,
A bit less than that. And then there's a lot. Silver mosaic, silver prism, and I think 2 optic base. I think I got that up for 60 as well.
I like it.
Yeah. So we'll see. Hopefully it plays well and someone will buy those.
LTV, what's going on here? What's going on here? What's happening? Who's this Piastri just talking to his fans? No, just got the lazy Lecoq Sportif. He's in the Alpine Driving Academy, and he will be driving in F1 next year, I reckon. How many years did Alonso sign? Was it a year?
Oh, I can't remember off the top of my head.
Let's have a look.
Alpine's a good car to start with, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely better than starting in a Haas.
My mate's brother's his fitness coach. Travels around with him everywhere.
That's sick.
We were going to do something if they came out this year, which they obviously didn't.
Yeah,
We were going to meet up.
I mean, good as.
My mate's actually he does Cairo work for Kimi Raikkonen, only here in this race in Melbourne. Not
Oh, wow.
everywhere. He doesn't travel with him around the world, but every time he's here, he's like his personal Cairo. It's pretty cool.
That's
So
sick.
you never know. We just use all our connections, and
I don't have any boys. I'm sorry.
we might
Not
be
in
Harrison
Formula
Ford.
One.
We might be Harrison Ford and Tom Cruise on the F1 telecast, mate. I'll put up a little thing.
We've got Brandon from Texas. Have you been, Brandon? Have you been to the Austin race? I'm actually interested to know what it's like over there and what the reception is from the American fans.
100%. Love to know that as well.
Thanks for joining in too, man. Appreciate it.
All the way from Austin, Texas. I'm not from Texas, not from Austin, Texas. Whereabouts from Texas, actually?
Man, there's Austin FC. I think Matthew McConaughey owns a piece of them. You should have seen him before the first game, man. It was hilarious. G'd up the crowd with like drums and shit, dressed in the colours.
He does it for Texas Longhorns. Does
Does
for
he?
Texas in the college basketball. He just walks out in like an orange suit and he just loses his marbles, man. He does the same. It's so funny.
The first time I've seen it, he comes out in green and like he just G's up the car. Mate, if he came out, I'd be so pumped.
Bro, I'd just walk out and just start going, huh?
Yeah, literally.
Whole crowd
shit.
go off their head. Matthew McConaughey. We'll get him on the pod.
For sure.
We're just going to link into, Tom Cruise, and he's going to jump in the StreamYard. Brandon, let's get his message up. Just going to F1 last year. He's in Dallas, so surely he's a Luca the Don fan. Been thinking about checking out the race later this year. Austin is about 4 hours from me. Mate, just make the weekend out of it. Sick.
Get
Putting
there
your leave
Friday.
now.
Friday, what you call it? Your practice. Do a bit of walking around. I don't know if they'll have like stalls and stuff like that there, like we used to have. It is a great weekend though. It is a great weekend.
No, I think everyone pretty much does that. They make it such a massive event.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah, the Japan one that I went to was really, really good. Really good.
But if you're picking one day, boys, what day are you going to?
One race?
One day, like of the weekend, what day are you going to?
Oh.
For your first race as well, because I think that's what Brandon said. I think it'd be his first one. Just going to F1 last year. Yeah, so it'd be his first race. What day
If it's
are you
his
going to?
first, you want to see a race.
You want to see the race?
If it's your first,
yeah.
But if you got into a few and you've been to that track a few times, and then the qualifying is excellent to go and watch. But if it's your first, you got to go see the race.
Go see the race, yeah, that's fair. So I love the Saturday so much. I don't know why. You watch the practice in the morning. You go walk around, watch some of the supports. Like I don't mind watching V8, so I watch the V8 races and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Carrera Cup, I'll watch a few laps, whatever.
But not all of the tracks have so much entertainment,
Yeah.
like Melbourne does. Like
Yeah.
we've got like
Melbourne?
a lot of things happening, or we traditionally do. But Suzuka wasn't as much of that, to be honest. Like there wasn't that much.
Did they have supports or anything? They would have something.
They didn't really. They had a little bit.
Yeah.
I think because they want to put a bit of rubber on the track, so that they had a
Yeah.
little bit. But I think actually, you know what? It was actually pretty cool. They had like those drift cars, like the Supras and like all that. Like they came out for a bit of a show event.
Yeah. I was thinking surely something like that, or like 86s racing each other or some shit.
Yeah, I felt like I was in Initial D, like that. But so that was really cool. But besides that, they didn't have like any serious races.
Yeah,
Melbourne puts on a really good event.
they do.
Saucy, you're still awake. Go to bed, mate.
He's a big Luca the Don fan, Brandon.
I love it.
Speaking to the crowd.
Luca the Don is a machine, mate.
They have a full concert after the race.
Yeah, they've had
fastest lap.
Kiss has performed before in the post-race concert.
In Singapore?
No, in Melbourne.
But it's not on the track, though. It's like sort of away from it. It's on like a stage.
No, he said Singapore is crazy. They have a full concert after the race on the track.
Fuck, that's wild if it's on the track.
I'd love to go to Singapore, man. I'd love to. My dad has gone.
Yeah.
Love to go.
You might have to tee it up. We'll go over as a crew. It'll just be fun.
Oh, for sure.
Bit of content?
Yeah, content. Just have a laugh. It'd be so funny. We get up to something stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's in the night. That makes it even worse when we kick on post race. To celebrate the race, drown our sorrows because the guy that we don't want to win wins it. He's in a bit of strife here, Leclerc, by the way.
Yeah, I was going to say Hamilton's.
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
I was going to bring it up. Yeah, he's getting very close now.
I thought Hamilton was going to bloody pit because of his tyres.
Well, they were saying that it was around lap 18. He was projected to pit.
You just got fastest lap, bro.
Fucking hell.
He's been to Singapore a few times, and he says he knows all the spots. We're going.
I was going to say, I don't think I've ventured out of the airport at Singapore.
We're going.
I think I'm
So
pretty sure
we'll go in about 5 years once we're out of lockdown, the 50th anniversary. Like, we're gonna
I think Singapore are just living their lives. I don't think they give a shit about COVID anymore.
Singapore don't give.
They don't care.
Singapore treating them like it's the cold.
What's Leclerc saying? I missed that. Anyone hear it?
Nah.
You just saying something on the radio. I missed that.
Oh, his right front's no good, old Lewis. Oh, yeah.
I think if you're Leclerc, you need to come in now.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yep. That's a fair call.
If Hamilton gets the undercut, it's probably no good. Even though
Don't fuck around with this shit.
Yeah, just put him in. What do you go on to? The hards?
Probably.
You go on to the hard and just try and get the Saucy said we'll go there for the 5-year anniversary of Off the Grid podcast. On time of travel. I love it.
I would have got cancelled by then.
Tyler and Carl Collector 2, they're going to come for you.
Yeah, you're done.
Man,
I can't believe no one responded to that. I was so disappointed. Oh, I didn't see any responses anyway.
Nah.
That was actually disappointing.
They probably don't want to give me the attention that I was asking for. You know how many people got in my DMs and agreed with me, but were too scared to agree publicly?
Really?
So many people. I got about five or six people go, you know what? My
Are we
ears
mentioning-
bleed when I hear them talk about soccer.
Are we mentioning names? No, better not. Better not.
No,
edit out.
I won't mention names because they obviously haven't gone public, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
But there were some prominent people there.
Wow.
Really? Jeez.
He needs to go and pit right now. His tires and stuff, and that's what he's on the radio about. And like if Hamilton's tires aren't that fantastic either, you don't want to give him an opportunity to go into the pits and come out and close the gap dramatically.
Yeah.
But I don't know what their strategy is with,
Well, the gap is extending though. It's out to 1.6 now again.
I think he's just trying to cane it.
Yeah.
Just to get that gap and then come in. But I'm with you. It doesn't really make a difference.
It depends where he comes out, like he might be trying to pull out a little bit so that he comes out of the pits in a good spot.
Yeah.
Like they're thinking it'd be so difficult to have that job, man.
Well, we'll say about 22 seconds or so. 1, 5, 6.
And it's happy days for
Is he going to come out after signs?
If he comes out after signs, that'd be ideal. Because I assume signs will just let him through.
Signs just let him through, and then he can.
pit windows open.
Oh, there you go. Might have just been waiting for
He's
that.
going to come in. Surely. Perez is just the worst person to try and overtake on the grid when you're at the back has to be Kimi Räikkönen, man. You do nothing.
There's Giovinazzi in the points. Love it.
Someone's got. Oh no!
Come on, Perez, man.
I think he looked to be closer than what he was.
Got him.
Here he goes. Goes for Esteban Ocon. Signs under half a second behind Ricciardo, so pretty good for Ferrari here.
Ferrari's done well in this.
Very well. Good for
They've been
first and
sneaky
fifth.
doing well last few races.
Good for the constructors against McLaren because they're fighting for that third position. The two teams. So who's coming in? Ricciardo.
Fuck, it's 1:15. I just realised.
Sorry?
You're tomorrow
It's
as well.
It's 1:15.
I can't
What was
believe.
that, Dom?
Are you working from home tomorrow?
Yeah, from home.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I
it's not
can't
too bad.
believe it's 1:10 when Sauce sent his last message and he has to get up for work at 5.
At 5.
I'm
Jeez.
giving him the one of the week.
Just for that.
What are you doing?
Oh my God. Someone sent me this. Have you guys seen this at all? World leaders.
I did, yeah. I saw it in the cherry group.
Where did we joke about this? The North Face patch.
That's epic.
It might have been on Crunch Time this week, actually.
Did you say it?
Yeah, the North Face patch.
Dan Andrews,
Dan
North
Andrews 101.
RPA with the North Face logo off his jacket.
Yeah, this is turning more into politics than fucking F1.
In a Le Mans
I
slab.
mean, it's card related.
It is.
Leclerc fastest lap. Maybe we're wrong, mate. Maybe we're actually wrong. Leclerc fastest lap. It's very impressive.
Lando's
I'll
coming
tell
in
you what,
as well.
your mate could be on the money, Dan, because Norris is pitting now. Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's a shit pit. 6 seconds.
Yeah.
What's struggling? What are they stopping for? Back right, was it?
Tires. But that 10-second penalty,
If Lando ends up winning this, we'll get my mate on for sure. He reckons he'd come on, but his missus will lose it
Why?
How come?
because she's sleeping.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Oh, now. Oh, I thought you meant just like in general.
No. Now.
Fair enough. Man, this race has been good.
Because you were saying he's pretty knowledgeable about like technical stuff as well. Yeah,
He is. Yeah, he'd be really good with that.
that'd be good.
Yeah, he's excellent with that stuff. He's been watching for years and gets really, really in depth to the ins and outs of everything.
Yeah.
Like it. We might have to get him on, mate. If he can't come this
sure.
week, we'll get him next race 100%.
I told him to at least get in the chat.
100%. You can tell us that we got no idea what we're talking about. And then we just everything he tells us, we just use it. Yeah, this is what should happen. Disallow
Leave
comment.
Leave him out, because he'll be flaming us.
And soon we're going to be the ones on the stories getting flamed.
Bro, I'd love that.
I've got to stop it though, man. I'm looking at. I don't like. No one will want to talk to me anymore.
Oh, he's here.
Is he?
Yeah, he said he's here. He's in this. He's in
Here
the
he is.
chat.
Here he is.
This is to you, Dan. We'll put it up. He said, I'm here, you stooge.
Tell us about your thinking about Lando winning. Tell us your thoughts.
This is crazy. Alonso. Man, Norris is flying here.
Yeah.
Alonso is half a second behind Bottas, and then Norris is half a second behind Alonso. I know Bottas hasn't pitted yet.
Hopefully it doesn't sort of hold him up for too long, though. We'll stay in between the two.
Dan's just loving the fact that Ferrari are 1 and 3 at the moment.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh, he's got him. Go Lando. Oh, that's a nice move.
He goes, maybe not after that pit stop. Yeah, it was 6 seconds in the end, yeah?
Yeah, the pit stop was terrible. Bloody hell. A few problems with Leclerc's car.
Really?
Not good. Yeah, they reckon like just some of the settings and stuff. Bit stressed over in Ferrari, it looks like.
So what is this? Say saucy.
I thought he was asleep already, man.
Oops. We'll chuck it up on here.
He's having one seedy shift tomorrow.
I love it. You are going to be cook sauce. That's all right. Send me a few voice messages, mate. I'll be up working at whatever time. Mate, go to bed. Stop writing more comments, mate. For Ferrari. Go to sleep. What the hell?
I hope he hasn't got like an all day shift tomorrow as well or something.
He's got the opening shift.
Oh.
Or whatever it is. Is it opening? Like opening the store up?
Yeah. Oh. They're the worst ones.
Got to get the restock supply of toilet paper. All the shelves are there. 5 days is like 5 years, apparently. Lemons. Absolute lemons.
At least tomorrow I can just be like cooked on my computer for the first few hours of the day till I get some food into me or something.
Probably going to have about 4 coffees before 10. I'm just going to be a fiend. Put the IV drip up of coffee.
Because I don't drink coffee anymore. I cut caffeine out completely.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So at the start it was hard. The first month or so, I was pretty fucked. But after that, you just get used to it.
So when you go out, what do you get? Would you just settle for a tea?
Yeah, usually just tea. It'll have to do.
It's
Not
just
not
as,
the same taste. Not the
You
same
put your
taste.
finger out
But
like this.
yeah,
it's just as caffeinated, Luke. Just
yeah, I
hoping
know. I feel like peppermint or something. It's all right. Or decaf.
How's science pulling our fastest lap now?
Everyone's
These
gonna think I'm some
Ferraris, mate.
hipster now. From
Dan only drinks the chamomilla.
yeah, that's the best one.
The
He only drinks
Sonidoro
coffee from
variety.
the he only drinks coffee from the percolator as well. You know, the fucking
It's the only way, man.
I've got a button machine. Dan, is that acceptable? Or
nah.
Not really. What pods is it?
it's not pods. It's just coffee beans, and then you press the button, mate. You know, grinds.
Oh, that's
the,
all right.
that's
That's
right
right.
there.
Christian in the chat has the most intense coffee machine I've ever seen in my life. Is
Really? Is it one of those full-on ones, like the barista ones?
I can't even describe it, man. Like,
Yeah, they're turning the bloody
It's
thing.
one of the
that-
ones that takes up like half your bench. It's
yeah. It takes up
deck.
all the whole fucking
one of those
bench.
ones.
It's like the DJ
It's-
deck. You're
yeah.
pulling levers and twisting and and that
It's like
much coffee comes out.
it's like a factory just to make a little bit of just a
And
short
obviously
bite.
you're like
It's like a factory.
buttered.
You said he uses a scale, bro. Come on.
Use the scale. It's hectic. It's like, from what I've heard, it does an incredible coffee, but you need to go for a 3-year degree to actually understand how to work it.
I love it. If you got to this point in the podcast when you listen to it or you're watching, it's going to be a lot of this by the three of us and whoever else joins. It's not always going to be F1. We're going to be talking about coffees and anything, really.
Politics. Especially politics.
Yeah, whoever Dan's trying to just flame on a week-to-week basis. If it's not in Harlem we trust, it's Tyler Collector.
We got to get Anth in for his special scoop on Gladys and what she's doing out his way.
Oh, dog. We'd
People, Harlan asked for it, man. Like, he tags me and shit, and
He
just
actually
G's me
does.
up.
He does.
but he hasn't been wrong yet.
Who?
What do you mean?
No, don't start, man. Don't start.
He hasn't. You're just not receptive to his arguments.
Well, I think his arguments are slightly biased.
Are we going to go here? Which one are you talking about,
just,
man?
just a little bit biased, I reckon.
All
Which
of
one are you
them.
talking about?
All of them.
All of
It
them.
was up to that guy. He reckons the Bundesliga is the best league in the world.
How
It is,
long is
mate.
Hamilton in his pits for, man? 14 seconds.
Did he serve the penalty, though?
I think it was serving the penalty.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry. My bad. So he chooses when he sits. He takes that.
Yeah, I thought it would have just been added on to the end, but
Yeah, okay.
that's all right. At least we get a more clear view of what's going on.
Surely Leclerc pits now.
He's got 20 seconds and signs. Like, if I was Ferrari, I'd get signs to like slow the fuck out of Bottas, and then maybe even let him come out front. 20 seconds is decent. I don't know if it's enough, but
They're saying his engine's cutting out. Don't say this shit. I don't want to hear this crap.
Who's saying that?
Commentators. What's he saying? Yeah, but they're not going to finish 1 and 2. Sainz and Leclerc haven't even pitted yet, mate. His Sainz is coming in.
signs coming in.
Yeah.
What are we thinking, Christian, in the chat about Leclerc's chances here?
Is he Italian too?
Oh, what are you doing? For
Oh,
sakes. Oh.
I feel bad for Sainz this year, man. Like he's had a hard go of it.
yeah.
What are you doing? For fuck's sake. 12 seconds on a pit.
It was probably good that Sainz went in first, so they could sort this shit out before Leclerc goes in.
I was just thinking that actually. Lucky that didn't happen to Leclerc. Would have been even worse.
Look at these guys. Hey, you put on the wheel. What's going on? Fucking hell, man. Seriously.
They're still hungover from last week.
They are.
I don't blame them
Here we
either.
go. Here we go. You better not screw this one up, mate.
Come on, you on front left.
There we go. That was nice. That was nice.
Wrong, mate.
That was,
the bloody
that was
There
actually
we
very
go.
clean. That was
The
very
Italian-
clean.
The Italian pit crew in cars could have done a better job on signs. Unbelievable. That shits me up
But
the wall.
That
I love
Leclerc
7
was
seconds.
very clean.
Come on, Leclerc. Fuck. Good thing
He's
that
got a lot of space in front of him.
Bottas still hasn't come in.
So Lando's his next closest, is he?
Nah, yeah. But I think Hamilton's
Shit.
going to overtake him. Norris,
Yeah, second and a half.
Norris third or fourth. If Sainz saves that 8 seconds, he would have come out in front of Ricardo and would have pushed for that. He would have finished probably top 4. What a skew. Honestly.
Can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah. This is crazy. I honestly didn't think we were going to be an hour and 42 minutes into a podcast here.
It's
Could have got the
1:30.
whole race, surely. I mean, I'm not going to not watch the whole race.
I am because of Leclerc now, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, why not? Watch the race.
Tomorrow's going to be fucked, but whatever.
I don't think
We
I
are.
got my
If
list
you
here,
get some dead air in the podcast, anyone that listens, just hit the plus 15 seconds to skip forward. One of us probably fallen asleep, so.
actually. I don't have my
You'd be
phone. I
pushing
don't
that
have
a
my
fair
phone
bit.
tomorrow. It's all good.
Just-
I got my list here of shit to do, and it's not that long, so it's all right.
I got
Can't
mine.
hear you as well, man.
I'll have to sit closer. I was gonna say I got my my list of stuff to do. It's not that long, thank God.
He's got him. See you, Lando.
That was so easy. Is Lando pit? Yeah, he's pitted, obviously, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Because he didn't put up any fight.
No. He's got to hold on for 21 laps. Yeah, there was literally no resistance to that at all. At least we've got a few overtakes in this one. Crash. Bit of drama.
It's been alright. It's good seeing someone else at the front as well.
100%. Signs is almost under a second behind Ricardo, so he'll catch him and move to 5th and then push. But has Bottas pitted? Did I miss something?
Bottas.
Overtake.
I don't know if he
difficulty,
has. I can look it up.
You have like the overtake difficulty bar. It was like 2 out of like 50.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. There's Sergio Perez in the top 10, under a second behind Stroll.
Gasly warning for track limits from the team.
Perez has done very, very well, considering where he started. I love Ricardo to death, man, but you just got to give up your position here to Sainz. Just relinquish it, mate. He's in trouble here. Oh. Hamilton's 4 seconds behind Bottas. How is he catching him in 2 laps? Well, he's lapping 2 seconds quicker than Bottas a lap. Wouldn't have thought so.
I think Bottas has pitted.
Oh, hopefully Bottas says, I'm not giving up my spot, mate. You have to earn it. And then they crash each other out and there's no Mercedes. And Verstappen gets a pass again. That'd be great. That'd be so good. This is crazy. Let's talk some hobby stuff while we're here. Doesn't have to be F1. We can talk about whatever we want now, to be honest. I think we've covered pretty much everything in the F1 world for an hour and 40 minutes. So, how'd your Oshamans go, Lukey?
Hold on one sec. We can talk about that later. I just said something.
Okay.
We can talk about it later. No, sorry, it's not in relation to anything. It's all right. It doesn't need to be talked about on camera. What were we saying? Sorry.
Your Oshaman, how they going?
Yeah, they got shipped. The invoice got sent finally. It's been like a week. I swear I won those like last week, and I couldn't get this guy and me on the same page. So it's all right. They'll be sent. So it said like the estimated time of arrival was like 3 to 4 weeks from China to here. Is that right? I've never bought from
It usually does take that long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's got tracking. Otherwise, I'm gonna get worried, to be honest. And I'm pretty impatient. He did say come with tracking.
Yeah,
that's all right. I'm in no rush anyway, to be honest. I'm just happy to have them.
Speaking of just some messed up things like that I saw the other day on Whatnot, I jumped on because Buster was on Whatnot and he was doing an auction. So I'm like, oh, I'll jump on, see what he's doing. Man, he sold on there. I was so tempted to, I should have bid on it. A 1999 Chansey Holo unlimited print from Pokemon. Just base, not graded. Of Raw, sorry. He sold it for $5 USD.
What?
Someone bought it for $5 USD on there.
That sounds way too cheap.
It is way too cheap. It's probably about $25 on the comps. Or $30 on the comps. Yeah.
And then you graded.
There was Shaq Rookie on there that sold for $2 USD.
The tops or
Raw. Oh, I can't remember which one it was. Well, it wasn't the Tops one.
Yeah.
So there's some sneaky plays on there, and I think it's
Is it good?
not sick. It's just Instagram Live with auction functionality.
That's
That's
interesting.
what it is. And they just pay you straight out like an auction from eBay.
Wow.
It's pretty good. And they've done really well with their marketing because they've targeted breakers and people in the hobby that sell a lot of stuff. Like obviously they've targeted Sasha T and they've got him on the platform and Buster because they're following and what they do with cards.
Yeah.
They get all their audience to jump across. I know Rizzo's on there as well.
Definitely two good names to have, those two, Sasha and Buster.
Yeah, they've got Sasha and Buster. They've pretty much got like a mini partnership with Pool Wax on there. Prestige Pools is on there. Cahoon's on there.
Seen Carnival Hobby Breaks on there.
Why not?
Then they'll be going places.
Carnival
I
Hobby.
heard you had a big night on there the other day.
Oh, did
It
he
went
ever?
rogue, mate. It went rogue.
You got cleaned up, mate. You got taken to the
I caught the
cleaners.
start of it, and then I saw some comments after it. I was like, what the fuck happened? What did I get out for?
It just, mate, the card pulling's like half of it. It's the it's fucking entertaining. Like, I get so G'd up on a Thursday night. It's just so much fun. Just so much fun to do.
That's
And
good.
like just at one stage, I just had this Chronicles box, and I was just like, you know, I hate breaking, right? I hate convincing people to come and join breaks, and I thought I'd give it a go, and I just like, nah, I'm not doing this anymore. I hate it. Actually hate it. And then people don't get the cards they want and everything, and then I was just like,
That's their
I
problem.
want to get rid of this box. What should I do? And then just like break it right now. We'll buy into it, right? And then you keep the rest of the cards for the dice game. I was just like, done. Let's go. I was about like 4 scotches deep at that point, and we just did it. We just did it live. It was just like really really fun atmosphere as well. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
That's awesome.
That's good. It's good to hear.
It'd be good to just clip his live stream, Lukey, and just that meme. It's just like, this is the moment when he knew that he fucked up. It's the moment that it rolls to get the Mbappe right at the beginning, the Obsidian Mbappe, and that's when Dan, the algorithm's here to kill me tonight.
Oh shit!
But you know what? Like the thing is, when that happens at the start of the night, it's the best because like people get really really excited. It kind of builds it. But the worst thing that can happen is you're just like pulling base cards at the very very start, and then people are just like, oh well, it's not a night for it. But that happened at the start, and everyone got like they actually set the pace for the night. So like, man, it was there to be won, mate, and it got won. That's it. Like it is what it is.
The concept of literally walking away with something, for every roll, is amazing. It genuinely is. I'm not just saying that because we're mates. It genuinely is. Like, you can go on a break and spend $30, $40, $150 for a spot and walk away with nothing. $400 some people put into breaks. They get nothing. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you spin, like, you put in $30 minimum is for the spins, but you pay for 5, you get 6. You spin it 6 times. You're going to walk away guaranteed 6 cards. That's unless you hit wheel spins and you get free spins on top of that. You know what I mean? Like, if you're lucky, that is. But you're guaranteed to walk away with 6 cards.
And I try to make sure that the cards that are actually in there are half decent as well, right? Like, to provide as much value as possible. Like, there's saying you can get rookie cards, but I could put absolute shit rookie cards in there and it'd be no fun to anyone. But like every now and then I'll chuck a really, really good card in there. Like I'm pretty sure somewhere in there's a Havertz rated rookie optic. There's a Chiesa rated rookie optic at one point. Like there's a lot of good stuff in there as well. Yeah.
I hit the Beckham. You put the Beckham in there, and I hit the Beckham when I jumped in.
You did.
That's big.
So yeah, look, I mean, yeah, I really enjoy like, pulling cards and stuff like that, and it's just like when I saw that concept in the States, I thought, like, this is something else, and it's something very, very unique. If you want to be a breaker these days, forget about it. There's so much competition. The profit margins are bugger all.
You've got to literally outlay $500,000 to $1 million minimum to even get on the distribution radar for Panini, mate, these days.
Yeah.
It's incredible. Yeah. So
we've definitely found a niche there, Daniel. It's good.
100%. He's got his soccer. He's got his basketball. It's evolving. I like it.
We'll see. I mean, like, I like the thought of it. You guys are like doing what you're doing with double coverage media. It's like I'm almost thinking about making that, but for breaking, right? Do a different type of game every night, different sports. You know what I mean? And people just come in, and
breaks.
Yeah, that's right. I did it for a reason. That's right. Because like you easily spread yourself thin. All these other people and all these other groups, people following multiple different ones, where you can just have everyone in one. Everyone directing people into that one group. And I've had heaps of people that have gone into sources. Some have gone into mine. So just like we leverage off each other. Everyone buys their own stuff, so they get their own profit, so we don't have to distribute to anyone. But like it's like kind of like the thought of where we're going to go with it. I'd like to get somebody who would do traditional breaks and have traditional breaks in there on a different night. I'm thinking about another one where it's like a bit of a take. I don't know if anyone's going to be 2 hours deep. Something like, we just have all these packs. And you do like a premium type one where you've got like multiple packs in a box, and you call out a number, and I'll like cycle through, call out a pack, and rip that pack. And it could be like just basic like hoop style or mosaic packs, and all the way up to immaculate packs in there as well. You know what I mean? Like I'm kind of thinking about that, how that would potentially look, but that's a long way down the road.
Yeah,
there's a few different things I'm thinking.
Even I think you mentioned doing footy today as well. I think that'd be a big one for here for us.
You reckon?
A footy one, yeah. I reckon people would jump in that. Well, you look at Cherry. Cherry's ones are going crazy. The footy breaks recently.
Are they?
Yeah, I see them full all the time.
Got to get Doma to head that one up, mate.
I knew you were going to say that.
His team coach box break.
I'll just put my Nat Nui 24-karat gold card as the major hit.
Yeah, for sure.
No, my luck, I'll roll the dice on the first person that buys in, and I'll win it. Fuck, it'll be shambolic.
Cosmic Card said in the chat, "Do not fight with." I think he's quoting the team there to Bottas.
Do not fight with Lewis. I love it. I did hear that actually. I was going to comment on him before, but
he's let him.
Please.
Can he make up 8 seconds in 11 laps?
It's going to be a big ask to do that. That's if he passes him. It's not.
If there's anyone who can do it on this grid, though, I wouldn't put it past Lewis.
100%. If he passes him, he'll pass him at the 43rd.
Striking distance in 9 laps.
Yeah, they're all celebrating. Boys, they're celebrating. But he hasn't even passed Bottas yet, so I don't know what they're crapping on about.
It looks like he's passed Bottas.
He's passed Bottas.
Has he?
Yeah.
Holy shit, I missed that. Sorry.
You'll be killed. Where are you at the moment, Cosmic? Are you in the States?
It's coming home, lads. That's how they're celebrating already, these guys. And wouldn't it be sweet if a Ferrari stops that from happening?
Are they actually celebrating it like that?
Oh, these pommy commentators, man. Seriously.
Did Italy win the Euro? I didn't know. All
No.
I've heard,
I don't know.
all I've heard is how hard it's been on England. They didn't win it. It was their opportunity. There's been no credit to Italy.
No.
Well, it was. The tournament was basically made for them to win, and they still couldn't win it.
That's why I
Exactly.
got so G'd up when I heard, like, Lukey, why did you tag me in that, mate?
And win.
Why did you tell me about Card Talk Pod?
Oh yeah.
Seriously.
I just wanted to see what everyone else had to say. I'm like, surely I'm not the only one a little bit triggered by this, and I'm glad to see I wasn't.
Little bit triggered.
Yeah.
Chris.
It's not looking promising for young Charles Leclerc. Hamilton just keeps on getting bloody fastest laps. Come on, Leclerc. You've got to catch up to the back of the pack and just start overtaking people.
Yeah, that's right.
The
That's
more
right.
he does that, the more time it builds. Come on.
And you put cars, you're going to make him go around cars and stuff like that, yeah.
Just flood him. Bro, I'm literally deteriorating. I'm doing this for you, Charles Leclerc, so...
Proud.
If you fuck us now, what's he saying here?
He was a second faster on the last lap.
Don't say that. Well, that's exactly right. That's the most constructive thing I reckon they've said all night, the commentators.
What do they say?
Can he maintain the pace without ruining his tyres? Hamilton.
Yeah.
So,
Oh shit.
don't push too hard, Lewis.
Yeah, exactly. Like this would still be a great result for him, second, without stepping around.
We all remember what happened last time when he pushed way too hard, when Verstappen crashed out. Sometimes you don't just need the full points.
That's right. Consistency is the key.
Exactly.
Look at Lando. Consistently 4th, 5th, 3rd. Full season, now he's 3rd in the championship.
There you go. Exactly.
Jesus. 5.5. Fuck. I'm so concerned for their tyres. Well, Leclerc's tyres. I don't really care about Hamilton's.
Leclerc went pit after Hamilton, right?
Yeah. Yes? Yeah.
So technically he should be okay in comparison, but it's just Mercedes. Those tyres that they've got on now, it just suits it so well.
Yeah, 100% it does.
Oof. You can't tell me they don't pee in the car pulling moves off like that. At that speed, that far away from, fuck.
Bro, this guy is just smashing laps out. Fastest laps, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pulling a second a lap.
4.5 seconds.
This is just good because I just want to see Azurdo's reaction, bro. Like,
I'm getting nervous, man.
I just hope his remote's not around him because I don't want to see it fly across the room.
I definitely need that Gummer Mueller right now, man.
Oh,
4.4, 4.3.
This is fucked.
4 laps in striking distance. Come on, we need some spuds at the back. Put Mazepin in front of him,
As a spin,
and
I like it.
you just take out Hamilton.
What's Hamilton saying on this? Oh, my rear tires.
No, he said, "Can I catch him?"
Okay.
He's done another personal best in Sector 1 as well. Bro, it's down to 4 seconds. 6 laps left. Under 4 seconds now.
Fuck.
Surely there's a tea company that wants to put a little sponsorship somewhere on this.
Dilma.
Website's
Oh, no. You can jam your It's Hammer Time flag where the sun don't shine. 3.5 seconds.
Who would have thought Italy versus England for a second straight week? On England's home ground as well.
You know how that ends.
Yeah, we all know how it ends.
It's coming, Rome. It's coming, Rome.
I love Chiellini, what's his name, Bonucci all week has just been roasting the English so much. Like there's this photo on his Instagram eating pasta with
Chiellini.
Chiellini,
Yeah.
And you even see him after the game. He goes, continuo a mangiare pasta asciutta ancora, continuo. Like he's pretty much saying, like, you guys need some more experience before you come to our level, right? Which is true.
Oh, well,
How was Verstappen driver of the day? Yeah, 12%. The man made it 3/4 around the first lap, and people are voting him for driver of the day.
Hamilton talks so much shit.
He's
Shut
picking up
up.
pace.
Shut
Fair enough.
up. Then he wonders why no one likes him.
It's just mind games at this stage.
Here we go. The horsepower is definitely getting him through to the end. So Hamilton's tires grind quickly in dirty air, but just has too much horsepower.
I've got to say, I do love seeing scenes, and it'd be absolute scenes if Hamilton wins this.
It will be. But I like to see heartbreak twice in
Twice in a week.
a week.
See, look, he's got the horsepower. Oof.
What are you
Is that
doing?
Mazepin?
Get back on. Fuck, the last thing you want is a safety car.
Oh, I just say
Come on.
now.
Yes, there's some spuds. Let him in front. Schumacher, if you know what's good.
Move.
Schumacher.
Yeah, do it for the Ferraris, mate.
Exactly.
Yeah. Kimi would have driven off the track there to let that Ferrari through.
Yeah, I know, right? Oof.
140,000 people there today. That is packed. Look at the hill. Jesus.
Fuck, this is tense. Come on, Leclerc. You got to catch these guys, man.
2 seconds. 4 laps.
So, like, he didn't seem like he was catching Leclerc like this earlier in the race. Now, it just seemed like all of a sudden.
Oh, no.
Fuck, he's catching him.
Fucking the horsepower, yeah, but fucking hell, just turned it on. Party
Change his-
mode.
Yeah, change the setting to hammer time setting.
Mode
You're-
8. Oh, the commentator's going mad now.
because you can see the writing on the wall. Come
Turn
on,
it
there's
off.
all these people in front though.
Holy shit. Oh, don't tell me this traffic's going to fuck it up. Come on, Charles, use the traffic, please. Use the traffic.
Fuck, it's gonna be so hard for him to hold this spot.
Shit. Oh,
Block.
shit.
The car did nothing.
Block him, you idiot.
Did nothing at all.
Move! Fucking move!
Just get the FIA.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this thing literally like hunts you down.
Oh shit.
Hopefully, as you get closer,
Oh,
you
he's
get some
coming.
dirty air a bit.
It's just that straight.
Yeah, the straight's fun.
Oh! Get out of here.
Oh no. And he's gonna get him on the Hamilton straight as well, for fuck's sake.
If I've watched for 52 laps just to see Hamilton come back and beat the Ferrari, I'm gonna like it.
Oh, I'm gonna be pissed. Come on, use him.
Oh, he's got him. Come on, traffic.
Fucking do something.
Fuck, he's got him here.
Oh, here we go. Oof! Oh, what the fuck?
Fuck.
Penalty.
Oh, God. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh.
What do you do, mate? Is what it is. Jesus. That car could have gone anywhere.
Oh.
His car could have literally gone anywhere. I'll beat a Tom Cruise, get fucked. Serious.
Tom Cruise. Fuck. I do love Tom Cruise, to be honest, but come on, Tom. Do better. He's already 2 seconds up on Leclerc.
That's fucking ridiculous.
He's got him doing a
Go hard.
Scientology seminar after this.
He's got a what, sorry?
He's got them doing a Scientology seminar after this.
Oh, jeez. Double coverage religion is the name of the podcast.
Yeah.
That's not
You
happening.
want me to start a religion? I can start a religion.
Yeah, the Church of Maldini. That's what it's going to be.
Church.
The holy gospel according to Catanach. That's what it's going to be.
Tom Cruise 100% lemon, Cosmic Z.
Don't call him Il Divin Condino for no reason, mate.
Exactly.
It's good. Like for Leclerc, second. If you said that before the race, I'll take it.
Good.
You know,
100%.
Started fourth, finished second. You take it. But it's just a little bit bitter considering he led the whole race. But you got to look at the positives.
yeah. Ferrari did all they could possibly do.
He flew past there, Hamilton. Jesus Christ. He's 3 seconds up.
Yeah.
The car's just too good.
Mm.
Does Perez have the fastest lap? Is that what it's saying?
Yeah.
Wow. So he gets 1 point.
It's not over till he crosses the line, mate.
Sit down.
Game over.
Watch the media worship him like he's done something spectacular when he literally knocked his competitor out of the race. Anyway.
All right. On that note, it's been Dom with Dan and Luke off the grid. We've smashed 2 hours and 15 minutes, 16 minutes. Peace, I guess.
Quality.
Thanks, boys.
See you, boys.
See
ya. Pace the cheat. We'll just end it on that. See ya, boys.
ya.